Tell us, how does it feel being here?
Very nice environment, and I am very happy to be here.
Tell us, what is the art of acting for you?
It is art of acting, it is expressing oneself in a particular given situation. I mean, each one of us does need some kind of self-expression, be it dancing, be it acting or painting or whatever. And for me, this is my self-expression, the way I would like to express.
And how important it is for you?
It is very important.
So tell us, how has the profession changed in these years in terms of production and technical values?
I mean, there has been a lot of, technically everything has become much better. Everything's grown further, production values have increased. Television has now become a very important industry. It's still growing further and going to grow further. So it's a very important aspect of the entertainment industry. So everything has become much more techno-savvy, if I may use the word.
And in terms of content, what changes do you see?
Yeah, there are various types of contents we get. There are more options open to the viewers, as well as options open to the broadcasters or the channels to make different kind of programming. So there is, of course, the popular kind of programming also being done. That is the main thing. But then there are various other things also happening.
With every department bettering, but we are currently seeing shows going off in a jiff. What do you want to say on that?
Yeah, I wish the shows would last a little longer, and there should be much more patience. I think it's all because of competition, because there's more competition, so everything is TRP or the new word, the TVR related. So, once there is a little fluctuation or change, then suddenly things go awry. With more competition, I mean, the audience has more options, so I mean things can vary. But if there is patience and if there is concentration on content, I think things can become better and we can have better programming also.
And what do you have to say about the new current actors that are there in the TV industry?
Well, they are all enthusiastic. Some of them are very talented also, and they are doing very well for themselves. And I would just have one advice for the youngsters coming, that if you come into this field, be committed and serious about it. And I personally feel that one should be a little trained to come into the field. Any field that you want to go into, you must have some kind of awareness and some kind of knowledge and training about the field that you are going into. Now we do not have, or neither does the television industry, or we don't have time where everything is taught on the sets. And any other field you go to, you have to be trained to be what you are doing. So why not this field?
But acting is supposed to be coming naturally.
Yes, it is supposed to be coming naturally. It has to be inborn, it has to be nurtured. It has to be nurtured. Yes, it is inborn, but that inborn talent has to be nurtured. I mean, in singing or dancing, if you see, they have that talent, they have that musical sense or this voice but they have to do practice, they have to learn music, they have to do practice. Same is with acting. With practice, I think one can become a actor.
Now let us talk about Cars. So, how are you associated with it?
This is an animation film made by Disney, and it's an animation film which has been very popular otherwise. So now they are bringing it into India in a Hindi dubbed version, and they will want to show it maybe on the Disney channel or any of the television channels. So I have given my voicing there. We have dubbed it in Hindi, and I have given voice for a very important character called Finn McMissile, which in English was dubbed by the celebrated actor Michael Caine. So I was very honored when they offered me this role, and it's been a fantastic experience for me doing this thing, because I have not been doing voicing for frequently, or I think it's rarely that I've done voicing. So this was a unique experience for me.
You are actually synonymous with the popular show Khichdi. Yeah. So share some memorable moments of the show.
Well, Khichdi has been wonderful for me, and I'm glad that audience has also liked it so much. Even now it has a lot of recall value. Wherever I go, or any of my friends from Khichdi go, they all are, they are all mobbed, or they all are talked about because of Khichdi. So it has been a wonderful experience, a landmark role and a landmark serial for myself, and it's been wonderful. And on sets when we were shooting Khichdi and eventually Khichdi the movie also, we had wonderful times because we all gelled so well by that time. So now we have all become friends. So it was wonderful. And with Atish writing the scripts and on the sets also, and it becomes all the more humorous, and it is a wonderful time.
So how difficult it is to shoot for comedy shows?
It is difficult. Comedy is difficult. We have to make it look very easy, but it is difficult.
How is Mr. Anand in real life?
Well, I am a normal kind of a person. I like certain things, I don't like certain things. When I'm not working, I like to rest. I spend time with my family, and we do go out on holidays or outings together. And I like listening to music also. I'm fond of music. And one point of time I learnt music also while I was in college, school and college. So on a very serious basis. But then acting was a thing that I opted for. So music, I just love listening to music.
And anything about your family you would like to share with us?
What you asked me then I have a lovely family. My wife, my 2 children. We are all happy to be together. Both my children are working.
So currently, which TV show are you enjoying watching on television? I mean, do you think that it's a good show to watch?
Yeah, there are lots of good shows, television. I mean, as I told you, television has grown, and there are good shows now also. So lots of good shows are there. There are certain very, very popular shows, and those popular shows are there because there is something which has clicked with the audience. So I mean, it's difficult to pinpoint one or 2 shows, but there are certain very good shows.
Any insecurities that you have in life?
No, as a profession, acting profession is insecure. When you get into it, it's an insecure profession because there are no guidelines, and there's no that 1 + 1 is equal to 2, and so you have to just follow your instinct and trust God and that your luck favors you. So that it is an insecure profession, so you have to accept that as part of your profession.
Any regrets that you have?
I have no regrets.
And in your acting profession, what next? Any plans you've taken?
Yes, one of my serials, Chanchan, has just got over, so certain things will come up, and they're in planning stage, so it's difficult to talk about them. So one of them will start very soon.
And since you are here, we would like you to enact a dialogue or a scene from history.
Khichdi, so without my colleagues, it's difficult to.
Any dialogue that's your favorite?
2, 3. My favorite, the popular ones are the one that I have with Praful, when I keep on telling him about whatever he does and makes a mess of it, and then I get angry. And then I said, Praful, tu to gada hai, gada. And then I want tea, and I keep on telling Jai Shri, chai la rahi ho ya bahar se mangwaun.
And any message that you'd like to share with our fans?
Bas, as a television industry should just flourish more. We should have better programming, and it is giving livelihood to so many people, actors and technicians, and make it flourish more and more. I just did a small film for this director called Raman Kumar, who made Tara. So he's made a film which is short. It's based on, I think, honor killing, one of the contemporary subjects. So that we have completed shooting. So it will have surely a television release, because television is an important market for such kind of films, and they are going to release it theatrically. So once, they themselves will talk more in detail, but I thought I'll just mention it.
Absolutely.